Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back again to talk about more horrific incidents and shit. It was one that I came across this morning, but I was too tired. I was too out of it because I'm just taking so much information and just commenting on so much. I'm cap, bro. I don't have a job. But yo, there was this story that I came across this morning, and I was like, "What the fuck?" When I read this shit, it dropped from AMNY. It said a Bronx woman who was stabbed 22 times says she is stuck in a living nightmare as the legal process surrounding her case stretches on without an end, while a man allegedly responsible for her attack remains on the street. I was like, what? When I saw this, I don't even think I read. Yeah, I didn't even get a like or nothing on my shit. I literally commented on it. I say, yeah, NYC loves repeat offenders. So I click on the fucking story and I start reading. And so the title, 22 stab wounds, zero justice? Bronx mother left in limbo as man accused of nearly killing her to walk free. And then it shows a picture of this fucking clown. And the worst thing about this motherfucker is that his name is my name. Literally for our first full name. Both our names are Christopher. And we've both done stabbings. But the difference between my stabbing for the millionth time is that I stabbed a career criminal that is literally attacking people. This guy literally stabbed a woman in her house while her baby slept in the next room 22 times. Robbed her for $6,000 and her phone. But yeah, it was very troubling opening this story and really reading the entire thing and just really seeing those parts. And the legal system is literally failing. It's literally failing. This dude, he attacked her on March 22nd, 2025. It is June 30th, 2026. Christopher Joseph allegedly told her that he was obsessed with her. The pair were hanging out together when she says he launched a horrendous attack. Look how massive this dude is standing next to his own mom. And look how he comes to court too. Like, what the fuck? And the reason why he's free and all this shit, like, is because she's a white woman. That's why I don't like these black criminals. Yo, they just get them off the hook, bro. Legal system failing like a fucking bitch. Legal system failing so bad. I remember when I got arrested and I was in Central Bookings, downtown Manhattan. I was in the pen with everybody, you know, Central Bookings. I don't know if you've ever been arrested. That's usually how it goes. You go to Bookings. And I was in there with a white dude, and he was telling me a story about how he got into a argument with another white dude about a parking spot. And by them arguing, some random black crackhead stabbed him, I think like 3 or 4 times. Miraculously, he survived, and he says still to this day that crackhead is still not in jail. I'm like, he literally told me that. I remember that story, and now look at what's happening. This has been a plan in New York City since 2019, since the bail reform. It needs to change. And the worst thing about the bail reform is, like, I was doing some research into this earlier, and the bail reform is specifically for non-violent offenses. Like, it's for non-violent felonies. But every single time that I look up, there's a violent felon back on the street, including myself. I literally have the charge against me of attempted murder. So yeah, and so does this dude too. So yeah, this story, I found it ridiculously troubling, mainly because the thing about this story is, like, she just went to court. I believe it was today or yesterday. She went to court and literally was sitting in a courtroom with a dude that literally stabbed her 22 times. She shouldn't have to experience that, bro. And for her to try to get justice, it's because she's white, dude. I see the whole shit, bro. It don't even matter that she's white. It's just like the offender is black. That's what really matters. And since he's black and he did this over a year ago, he's been free the whole time. The legal system is failing. I'll warn you guys for the millionth time. I find it so troubling and just really exhausting. The New York Post is really trying to push to really, like, get this message across, like the legal system is failing, so much so that they dropped this story today about something that happened June 20th about, like, Corey Ruiz and these repeat offenders, like this repeat offender crisis that I mentioned. This is what I started with when I started this series of videos. We have a repeat offender crisis in America, and the New York Post is really trying to push this, and I don't blame them. It's like certain people are trying to hide this. Like, no, dude, these people are like crazy as hell, attacking the police, all this shit. Justice for them, justice for them. No. Chilling body cam video captures moment suspect stabs LA County deputy before fatal shooting. A sheriff's deputy was stabbed in a sudden knife attack that unfolded in a matter of seconds, forcing Los Los Angeles County deputies to open fire on a suspect who authorities say came at them armed with multiple blades. Multiple blades? I just see one. That shit kind of big. But yeah, they're trying to push for that. I found that story extremely troubling. Like with this woman, like she got stabbed 22 times in her own apartment by somebody that was supposedly her friend, all because the city is literally failing, literally imploding on itself. It's not getting good, guys. It gets worse every fucking day. There was trying to find this tab. Oh, here it is. With the Christopher Joseph has been involved in several widely publicized criminal cases across different jurisdictions because Christopher Joseph is a common name, the specific whatever. I was asking the fucking AI about exactly what happened. And yeah, the AI matches the article. And released without bail. This is the part that's like so annoying to me. Despite the severity of the charges and the Bronx District Attorney's request for a $1 million cash bail, Judge Darlene R. Goldberg released Joseph on his own recognized on December 10th, 2025. Oh yeah, I remember when I was looking at this earlier, the December 10th date just jumps off the page at me so hard because December 10th, the same day that he got released for without a cash bail, I guess he was sitting, I wonder what happened. Like, did he go to jail for this? Because he did this March 2025 and then he got released December. So maybe he sat for like 7 months or something, or 10 months or some shit like that. I can't do math. However many months marches from December, and then got released December 10th. December 10th is the same day that I stabbed my career criminal, and then this story comes out. All the shit it's a calling to me. It calls me. This calls me. There's a serious problem in the city with repeat offenders and migrants and district attorneys and judges and mayors and governors and district men and assemblymen. There's a major problem and it calls me. This is my home. Not only is this my home, it's your home too. You should care about this shit. Criminal status. Joseph remains free on the streets. His trial at the Bronx Criminal Court has faced multiple postponements, most recently on July 29th, which was yesterday, due to an ongoing defense attorney strike. His next court appearance to determine a plea deal or move forward with his trial is scheduled for September 16th, 2026. An active order of protection remains in place for the victim. It's crazy that I believe his shit is still pre-trial. I think this is still pre-trial. Very it's frustrating, man, because what would you do if you, that's what I'm saying, like the kick that I saw for the girl was in front of everybody. It's like my brain immediately went to, well, if he does this in front of everybody, what the fuck would he do if he was alone with a woman? Would he stab her 22 fucking times? Get the fuck out of here, Judge. Get the fuck out of here, Alvin Bragg. You're fat. You're a fat nigger. You're literally a fat nigger. I'm a nigger too. You guys are all fucking niggers. Like, I don't give a fuck. Anybody that's showing signs of stupidity or just anger or just some shit, which is most of America. Most of America is really stupid and angry. So like, you guys are all niggers, bro. But top city officials, including Mayor Eric Adams and the police commissioner Jessica Tisch, explicitly argue that the city has a severe revolving door justice problem. They point to specific trends in NYPD data. I hate whenever Jessica Tisch and Mondani have to stand next to each other and talk about crime shit. I'm like, just like, Tisch, like, you're like an actual New Yorker. Like him, he's just some bum. Like, your family, you guys got money. You go back in day. I know about you, Jess. I mean, when they put me in the fucking precinct and shit, and they had a picture of Jess on the wall, 14th Street precinct. I'm like, oh, did Jess used to work here? And then dude literally asked me, Jess who? Well, I'm literally like this, literally with the picture. Who the fuck else am I talking about? I'm talking about Tisch, nigga. The fuck? You know what get me so tight about New York too? They literally be calling Latifah James, her nickname for some reason is Tish. The fuck is that about? We literally have a Jessica Tisch in New York, police commissioner, dude. Plus her family, big name, Tish. Like, she ain't a fucking joke. They nicknaming her Tish. Like, dude, you gotta know your shit. You gotta know your shit. LBJ killed JFK. He didn't really kill him, but he was in on it. But yeah, surging recidivism for specific crimes. NYPD data shows that among individuals arrested 3 or more times in a single year for a single crime, numbers have skyrocketed compared to 2018 baseline. Because I was saying, 2019 we got this bail reform change, and Alvin Bragg is for it. He got elected in 2022. He's like soft on crime, but wants to be mad at Daniel Penny for choking out Jordan Neely, who has 42 arrests. It's fucking stupid. And then seeing shit like this in the news, it's to accelerate. I'm telling you, most of this shit is to accelerate racism, to bring it right back, and through the news and shit, through propaganda. Like, I've studied history, and a lot of this shit, it might be new to you, like all this technology and shit, and what people write in the news and what you see, what you hear and shit, is propaganda. The New York Post is so funny with the propaganda attempt. Like, they try to upload a story that happened in June, like today, like after the there's been a shooting of a 12-year-old boy. He has arrests that go back to 1990. I was trying to look into this dude that stabbed a woman 22 times, the Christopher Jace dude, like if he had prior arrests, and I think he did. Let's find out really quickly. He's likely been arrested before. He's probably just like a moral green. Like, they have cases, but they're sealed, or they're charged with whatever. Their shit is sealed, so it's hard to pull it up just because they have cases that are sealed. But I'm telling you, a lot of these people that do these heinous crimes, when they pop up, I'm always looking for them to be a repeat offender. I always watch for that, because a lot of times, as soon as I see that this person's a repeat offender, I get so pissed off at law enforcement. And then law enforcement is intentionally created, not law enforcement, sorry, cops, sorry, you guys aren't doing it, it's not your fault. Judges, prosecution, yeah, judges and prosecution are the ones that are doing this shit with the whole bail reform shit. Judges, prosecution, and attorney generals and district attorneys. It's really tiresome, guys. Like, it did make you want to kill yourself. It's either kill yourself or kill other people. And me living as a person that's dead-ass suicidal, and I've been dead-ass been affected by 2 suicides and homicides as well. 2 suicides, 2 homicides. Yeah, that make you fucking exhausted. You really look at people like dumbass. Stupid. But free pretrial under New York's bail laws. If you mean defendants with serious, extensive criminal histories who are free awaiting trial, the number scales to 100 into the hundreds to low thousands. So there's thousands of people that are like Christopher Jace, or whatever the fuck this nigga's name is, Christopher Joseph, that are walking around that stabbed a woman 22 fucking times, and they just walk around. Just like that story with that fucking white dude when I got locked up in Central Bookings. He told me that shit. I'm telling you guys, I see it. I'm literally living in it. If you're gonna hear from anybody, hear from me. I genuinely fucking stabbed somebody, mainly because the New York City legal system is failing, and I wasn't gonna let somebody else get victimized or me get victimized by some random homeless person just backing out something and boom, doing me in. Like, my life more valuable than yours. I'd rather see you dead than me dead, nigga. The fuck? Niggas are retarded. NYPD data shows among individuals arrested 3 or more times in a single year, the same number of crimes skyrocketed in 2018. Repeat offenders arrested for felony assault rose by 146%, while repeat arrests for grand larceny auto increased by 120%. Concentration of offenses. Authorities note that a tiny fraction of the population is driving a disproportionate amount of retail theft and public disorder. For instance, the NYPD has highlighted cases of individual high volume offenders racking up dozens of arrests within short time frames. Systemic roadblocks. Prosecutors and police blame statutory constraints such as the 2019 bail reform law, which barred judges from setting bail on most misdemeanors and non-violent felonies. This dude's bail that stabbed a woman 22 times was supposed to be set at $1 million. But for some reason, on the same day that he got released for free, I'm telling you, dude, when I fucking found out this dude had 16 arrests, I was just thinking, damn, I just stabbed the Carlos Brown. The Carlos Brown got 14 arrests. This motherfucker got 16. Who worse, him or DeCarlos Brown? I don't know. DeCarlos Brown got a body on his hands. Could this nigga have a body on his hands? Nah, he couldn't be. He walking free, right? I don't know, New York City. I don't know. You motherfuckers are retarded. Reductions in general recidivism. Comprehensive tracking by the Data Collaboration for Justice at John Jay College indicates that overall, New York's bail reform actually led to a decrease in downstream rearrests for the vast majority of defendants for the first time or low-level offenders, avoiding pretrial detention correlations with lower long-term recidivist rates. The high-risk exceptions. The same studies acknowledge a critical caveat. For individuals with extensive recent criminal histories who are charged with more serious non-violent felonies, the elimination of money bail did result in a moderate increase in rearrest rates. Yeah. Not very good. When they're criminals, they feel empowered to do a crime again because there is no consequence. Like I said, my guy probably will not be assaulting women anymore because nigga almost fucking died. So like, he probably thinking twice every single time a woman get him tight. He like, yo, I can't really smack this bitch. One of these niggas might be lurking with a fucking knife, and this time I ain't gonna be so lucky. Like, yeah, dumbass. Fuck, what are you, retarded? What are you, black? One of those fucking nigger folks. You're fucking black. You're not black like RG3 black. You're black like fucking young boy black. Fucking retard. Let's see. Mental health failures. A significant portion of chronic low-level repeat offenders suffer from severe, untreated psychiatric illness and homelessness. Law enforcement and medical professionals agree that cycling these individuals through jails and the streets does not address the root illness. You know what I say? When they're homeless with 10 plus arrests, well, I said this to my mom a couple months ago. Like, when these people have 10 plus arrests and they get arrested and they're put in the back of the cop car, when the police like run their fucking name, like if they can actually, you know, if they have some type of ID or they give their real name, and that shit pops up that you have 10 plus arrests, instead of them bringing you to the precinct to get booked in and all that shit, they should just be opening the back door of the cop car and clicking your ass. While you have handcuffs on, they should just pull out a gun and start clicking. Bang, 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 dusting your shit. boom, and push your body out the back of the cop car, and then put a fucking right on a sticker, NYPD was here, and slap that shit on your fucking body. No, put the amount of arrests you had, put this, like, don't even put like, put 40 arrests, 100 arrests, whatever amount of arrests that they've had, and then put NYPD was here and smack that shit on their fucking head and leave their dead body all in the streets so everybody could see it. Just leave them leave the handcuffs on their body, the bullet holes all in their shit, and then put a sticker on their fucking head and just leave them in the sidewalk. It would be a deterrent for other people to be, oh, I don't like that. That looks mean. That looks scary. That's the point. It's supposed to be a deterrent, but no, these people are getting empowered because they could just, that's like those immigrants that I'll never forget when I was working for the New York Times, like during maybe last summer or some shit, there was some migrants that literally attacked NYPD attacked in Times Square. Yeah, this happened in 2025. 2 notable violent incidents involving NYPD officers being attacked in Times Square include May 2025 mob assault by teenage gang members and the December 2022 an extremist machete attack. Yeah, I remember this. These people have been empowered since 2019 to fuck with the police, go do crime, all the shit. There's no consequences for any of it. Look at me. I went to jail for 18 hours, dude. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck. Was just I didn't even care when I got locked. I was like, dude, they gonna say I did a bad thing, but I did the heroic thing. They're just stupid. I miss working for the Times. It's funny, I was just talking about working for the Times. Like, Jose just messaged me like, you have Marisol's number? Yeah, I was just chatting with her the other day. I'll give her a text tomorrow. My job dead misses me. They're like, yo, this shit is so unfortunate for Chris, because they know damn well I ain't no fucking criminal. I don't need no damn criminal record. I need a heroic record. That's because I'm a fucking goat, and I live as suicidal and as tired as I am. No, I live for other people. I live for other people, mainly to keep them safe, especially women, children, and elderly, and the disabled. As much as I be calling people retards and shit, yo, if I dead ass see somebody dead bullying an autistic person, like dead ass taking their things, pushing them around and shit, I dead kick your ass for that shit too. You're not about to be in the street fucking with babies. The only people that you can fuck with, and I would like to see them defend themselves, like, what's your method of combat, is men. That's the only violence I'll tolerate. Men on men. That's it. I don't care. Men on men, huh? Gives a fuck. And niggas been doing that shit for hundreds of thousands of fucking years. That's what I'm saying about the progressive shit. It's like, motherfuckers is so lost. Like, you gotta think about the timeline of things. Like, in America, we signed a Declaration of Independence in 1776. Christopher Columbus brought his bitch ass over here in 1492. There's damn near like a 200-year fucking difference between that. And then you think about from 1776 to 1865. It's damn near 100 years. And then from 1865 to now. And there's so much history that you gotta think about, like, the timelines. Like, World War II was not that long ago. Like, they was dead still acknowledging, our founding fathers was dead still acknowledging Christopher Columbus and the fact that we have a new land, like, we gotta explore it, like, there's still more to go. Like, there was still an acknowledgement of the 14th century in the 17th century. Why do we not acknowledge the 19th century in the 20th or the 21st century, the 20th century? Why do we not acknowledge Hitler times in our times now? Like, everybody's so lost on the bullshit. Like, nobody knows what the fuck even happened. And it's crazy because that shit was just 1930. Like, it's not even 100 years and we're this lost. If we're this lost of 100 years, what the fuck else would we be so fucking lost on, you know? A lot of dumb shit to get at. But that story was so troubling when I woke up and I saw that shit. I was like, what the fuck with that woman that was stabbed 22 times in her own apartment with her baby in the next room, and she has to go to court and look this dude in his face. That's the thing. Like, look how he's coming to court. He's coming to court in a t-shirt, looking like a thug. Give a fuck. When I go to court, I go in a suit, and in a better suit than that suit. I look professional. Like, me and my attorney look the same. Like, nah, this motherfucker don't care nothing. Like, no care to nothing. Oh yeah, now there was this story about this autistic dude that was found stabbed. I was like, what the fuck? A bronze man who vanished more than a week ago was found stabbed multiple times on a Manhattan street. So yeah, I was looking into that story as well. This autistic man who vanished from home, stabbed in an unprovoked attack. I can't imagine that he would be stabbed. Like, stabbing someone, I don't know. If you're a sane, normal person, you feel like that's like unprovoked. Like, at least for me, when they write unprovoked, I'll just be looking at every single time they write unprovoked. I'll just be like, are you sure? Like, because they're writing unprovoked for my shit. So I'll be like, I'll really be checking them on that unprovoked shit. Like, maybe this autistic guy, maybe he was doing something. Maybe. I don't know. I cannot say. But I can say that when the news says unprovoked, you better check them because they lying on my ass. Like, saying, I just seen some homeless dude. I just want to attack him. Like, no, dude. I was literally on my way to work. You fucking idiots. These motherfuckers really beating up bitches, making threats at them, and wearing brass knuckles while doing it. Assaulting them, I just said beating them up. Same shit. Practically the same shit. God, I'll start thinking the same things. And then there was this other story. There was this story with this fucking maniac dude that chased a kid with a hammer, and he had like 50 plus arrests or some shit like that. I was like, yo, what the hell? Like, bro, this repeat offender shit, it needs to stop. That bail reform shit that happened in 2019, that's the worst thing that they've ever done. Because you got women, and I'm telling you, it's a black person thing. It's literally the bail reform thing in New York. It's by design. And the shit with Mondani too. Mondani been in the works since Joe Biden, to be honest. I felt like they knew that they needed like a primary candidate for the Democrats, so they grabbed Kamala Harris and peep, yo, that shit ain't about to work. What's the next best thing if we can't get the White House? Get New York. New York got all the money and the finance and the influence. We already got California. We got Karen Bass and Gavin Newsom. In New York, we just needed Mondani because we already got Kathy Hochul. Mondani comes in, playing as fuck, and he loved prisoners. He dead at Rikers Island eating with the prisoners and shit. Like, yo, why are we allowing this, bro? It's literally scary. And you wonder why I walk around with a knife. Literally, I was prepared. The whole reason why I walk with a knife, I'm so vigilant, why I was able to spot a career criminal doing a fucking crime, is because I was prepared for terrorists to attack New York in December. Because I don't know if you remember, there was a whole Bondi Beach shooting and shit, and the Bondi Beach incident is obviously a false flag from Israel and Australia to generate hate for Muslims, like how they like to do, like how Mondani is like a fake Muslim and he's literally here used to generate hate for Muslims. They're trying to push him away from the 9/11 shit. Like, dude, Mondani not no terrorist. Mondani was like 9 years old when 9/11 happened. He wasn't like, yeah, he was fucking traumatized as a little kid in Queens. He's like, what the fuck? You know what the fuck, Mondani? I don't know extreme. Mondani have a fucking failed rap career in an African studies degree. I'm telling you, since a young age, Mondani has been aspiring to like black culture. He grew up in Queens. He's like looking around like, yo, he grew up in a hippie part of Queens. Trust me on this shit with the Mondani shit. He's literally here to cause division and shit and excite people to, like I said, divide the Muslims and the Christians and basically just be a division boy. But I was preparing for a Bondi Beach style attack in the New York City subway system, because we just got these brand new turnstiles or gates for the subway transit, and I'm watching them fail. I'm watching the police struggle to get through them. People are struggling to get through them. I'm like, yo, this just seems weird, like with the timing and shit. I'm like, then I start looking up the Jewish holidays that are coming up in America. I'm like, yo, I feel like the Jewish people are gonna get attacked. And it's just like, when the Jewish people get attacked, it's New York City. Everybody's culture is all mixed. It's not just gonna be Jewish people that get hit the fuck up, you idiots. We live in New York City. Like, that's why I don't like none of this fucking hate crime shit. All this fucking hate crime shit, like the dude that scream Allah Akbar and attack the Jews, or motherfuckers attacking Muslims, or motherfuckers attacking blacks, or blacks attacking whites. All this fucking racially related crime. Like, I see why y'all hate the black. But that doesn't mean go outside and hunt for blacks and do some KKK shit. And that doesn't mean you black people go look for white people to victimize you and pull BLM shit. It's like, what the fuck? I was just watching this shit about the movement in Philadelphia with John Africa and their protests and this block that they moved onto, and the bombing, the Philadelphia bombing with the police force that dropped a fucking bomb out of a helicopter onto a house that started a fire that lasted for like an entire day and killed like 2 children and shit. But you gotta look at the escalation to the, what am I watching now? This is under 1992 Rodney King riots right here. This is California. What a time, man. America's always been dealing with this race shit, man. That's what I was saying in that one song. If it's one thing about America, it's always gonna be racist. But you can never forget who really ended the slavery. I'm not a slave. I'll go to work for whoever paying me. You not trying. We've been had Obama as president. It's been at work. 84. Jesse was testing it. Yeah, Jesse was that testing it. 84. We had to run for the black president. America ain't all racist, bro. All the white people here, like, stop thinking like that. Wait for somebody to say something, and not even say something anymore, because in America you have the First Amendment. Y'all niggas be dead acting bad, so I don't even blame white people. And they be like, yo, them damn niggas, like, oh, you fucking nigga, aren't you? Like, you doing some nigga shit. Like, I don't look at this shit, bro. I got this. Yo, what the fuck? They just made this nigga crash his car, and then they just celebrated that shit, ran him to the fucking back. Now they pulling this nigga out of the car and beating his ass. Yo, there's literally a 7-on-1, a 9-on-1. This is ridiculous to watch, guys. BLM, burn, loot, and murder. Man, holy shit. But the repeat offender crisis is happening now. I'm not concerned about this fucking 1970s, 1980s, 1990s black disparities. Yeah, I can acknowledge that happened. Y'all black people was dead getting y'all ass kicked, mainly through the government, because, you know, the government, like, damn, they're all white. Yeah, like 13% of the U.S. population. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta stop acting a damn fool, because the government will snap this shit right back on y'all niggas. You think, oh, nah, y'all kind of doing it to yourselves, because by y'all not condemning this shit, y'all want to go BLM and protest for Corey Lewis. Trust me, the government, they're watching. The same shit with the Epstein list. How much can y'all fucking tolerate? What are the people when they look? It's so funny with the CIA and shit, because they're dead tap and see, yo, who's doing what? Like, you don't think CIA, Mossad dead tapping our IP addresses and dead looking? What we looking at? What we looking at? They know who the fuck is who. They know who the fuck is who. They know who dead educated, who they can pull fast was on like nothing. Oh, they stupid. They ain't gonna get it. Versus a nigga like me who dead ass will go to the DOJ's website and open up the Epstein files and dead ass scroll through that shit, look at images and shit, and open fucking PDFs, all this shit. Yeah, and do historical research, look at all these accounts. I ain't like these normal niggas, man. I'm telling them like Huey Freeman, but like I'm telling you, if Huey back in the day, Huey wasn't like mad racist against black people because it wasn't a real reason to be. Just like how I grew up, it wasn't a real reason to be. Nowadays, oh my God, it is not the 80s no more, bro. It's not the 90s, bro. This is a different time, and especially with the repeat offender shit. I'm tired of innocent people getting hurt. I don't give a fuck if they're black or they're white. It looks like 80-90% of the time when these repeat offenders do something, you get, oh, they're black. Oh, they're black. Like, it's here to create racism. The government wants to crush you black people again, and by black people that are innocent and not fucking criminals like these other people and not condemning it, yo, promoting this shit, I'm telling you, it's bad for you. It's bad for your culture. It's bad for your community, especially your community anyway, or the representation of your culture, because then it's like, oh, you guys love your career criminals, don't you? You like having them released back into your own neighborhood so that they can rob and devalue the property of the property value of your shit. It's not like you owned it anyway. You guys live in a project, but whatever. Don't really matter much. But man 62 suffers skull fracture in New York City subway push. LIC Queens. A 62-year-old man's skull was fractured when he was pushed into a pillar in a Queens subway station on Saturday, police said. The man was attacked after getting off the 7 train at the Vernon Boulevard Jackson Avenue subway station in LIC at around 4 p.m. The victim got into a fight with a strap hanger before he was pushed and fell backwards, hitting his head on a pillar. The man was taken to the hospital with a skull fracture and a cut on his head, according to the NYPD. The suspect ran out the station after the incident. There have been no arrests. How many prior arrests on that dude, huh? Oh yeah, this one pissed me off too. Super mad. Fuck. They chased down a young white woman, held her in a headlock, and stabbed her in the heart. Then New York gave them a second chance. New York. White woman stabbed in the heart multiple times. One is already back in prison. On December 11th, 2019, 18-year-old Bernard college student Tessa Majors was attacked in the Morningside Park in Manhattan. District Attorney Alvin Bragg. 3 teenage boys targeted her for robbery. She broke free twice. They chased her down both times and held her in a headlock while Rashawn Reeves stabbed her repeatedly in the chest. She still managed to stumble up a flight of stairs looking for help before collapsing. Rashawn Weaver, 14, received 14 years. LaChana Lewis received 9 years to life. 13-year-old later identified and reporting as Zaire Davis got only 18 months in juvenile detention under raise the age. By 2025, Davis was back on the streets and has since been charged with attempted murder and a gang-related Harlem shooting and for viciously biting a jail guard. He was locked up at Rikers Island as of late 2025. One of the 3 who helped end the 18-year-old's life was treated like a child and immediately returned to violence. This is Democrat-run New York, folks. Make sure Tessa's story is never forgotten. I got you. Remember Tessa's life. She's another pretty-ass little blonde white girl. I'd be my wife. But these black niggas over here putting her in a headlock and stabbing her up, trying to take her things. What the fuck? In Manhattan. And December 11th, 2019. When the bail reform shit happened? 2019. He'll be free again 2025. But yeah, guys, I really pooped. It sent me on a tangent and pissed me the fuck off with the Christopher Jace or Christopher Joseph or whatever the fuck this dickhead's name is, stabbing this woman in her own house 22 fucking times, and then a legal system I had to pay a bail. My bail was $1,500. This bail's supposed to be $1 million, but he's walking around free right now. If the legal system won't fix it, guys, seriously, we need to step up and fix it. Like, fuck what a judge talking about. If you gonna mask up and go beat the crime, just go do that shit. Just don't be like me and get caught, because the city needs vigilantes right now. The cops can't do it alone. I think I'm joking. I'm so serious. The police cannot do it alone. And I'm willing to suit back up and go help them for real. I'd dead jump right back into the street and go sit on a train like an innocent bystander, like I'm just some small little person, like I'm just not even watching it. Boom, something pops off. Oh, you're dead. Gotcha. Got the target. He didn't see me. I was incognito just like last time. He didn't see me. He didn't see me right there in his face. He didn't see me right there in his face. He did not perceive me as a threat till shit got too real for him. He couldn't handle it, and then he's running away like a fucking fag. But yeah, imagine how would you feel if your sister or your daughter got stabbed 22 times by her friend in sometime in 2025, got arrested for it in March 2025, and then was freed in December. So he only spent a couple months behind bars for the assault, and now he's been free for, I don't know. He also has I don't know if this is him, but it's annoying, guys. Oh yeah, let me open up Instagram because there was something here that I wanted to talk about too. That's fucking dumb as hell. Oh yeah, this post. At least 50 New York City kids shot in gun crimes so far this year, including tragic 12-year-old boy. The 12-year-old boy should have sat. But the one that's the saddest one this entire year, the worst one, is the Amaro Green Matthew Rodriguez shooting. Like, that one is just makes me fucking mad. I swear to God, bro. Like, I couldn't imagine my little newborn sister deadass. Like, but I'm deadass thinking, yo, I'm about to dead it. Like, teach you mad shit. Like, you about to dead experience life. But life is not good. And that's why I'm suicidal. Because I would dead look at a baby and be like, oh, you're in for it. You're in for it. And then boom, my little sister getting shot in the head. Like, could you imagine what that fucking makes you? And you wonder why these other people, I don't even blame them because there's so much shit happening in the city. Of course a person's gonna be fucking reactive, you idiots. Of course a person is gonna be fucking reactive. You got kids getting shot all over the place. There was a mass shooting the other day, not the other day, a couple months ago, where it was 3 teenagers that got shot on Linden Boulevard a couple months ago. And it was literally a mass shooting. More than 3 people got shot. That classifies a mass shooting. And just, oops, swept under the rug. And then there was an incident with like, in that like another kid stabbed a kid in Brownsville or some shit like that in a fucking park. Like, what? And then it'd be so annoying when these people are repeat offenders. Like, that shit is like the worst fucking part. And then there's shit like this happening in the UK. Like, this motherfucker went to do like an arms deal with this white kid and he fucking stabbed him up and threw his body in like the canal. Like Elijah Goku. I'm telling you, the UK is retarded with this shit already. Some of the stories that come out of the UK, like fucking this migrant just fucked this native up and whatever, the migrant, he don't know no better. His culture is just like that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I hate that fucking excuse shit. They doing that shit in America for our own US citizens, our unhinged citizens that we have a track record on them to be like, oh, they're a piece of shit or garbage. Killed a sleeping 6-year-old, now he's free after sentence expired. Randall Essence, 42, was released from Kentucky Department of Corrections custody after reaching the minimum expiration date of his sentence, according to Kentucky Justice and Public Safety Cabinet. The release took place with no parole or probation conditions. Officials stated the Kentucky Parole Board did not authorize the release and that state law required it upon sentence completion on December 7th, 2025. These dates are just crazy. Rodney's birthday is December 6th. 2015, around 4 a.m. This dude, then 32 years old, and a dialysis nurse from Indianapolis, Indiana, entered a residence in the 300 block of Douglas Avenue in Rails's Woodford, Kentucky. He obtained a knife from the kitchen and stabbed a 6-year-old Logan Tipton in his head while that child slept, causing his death. So he only did 10 years in jail for stabbing a 6-year-old in his head while he was sleeping, bro, because he's black. I'm telling you, it's not just New York, it's all over the fucking nation with this repeat offender shit. This shit dead ass it's gonna start a race war, and the race war is dead gonna destroy the country because the black people dead ass so destructive. I dead ass see them dead putting up a good fight at 13% of the US population. They will burn, loot, and murder you white people if the race war starts. They will. Unless you white people dead ass stop being pussy and be like, yo, black people, we're dead not scared of y'all. We're dead 70% of your population. Shut the fuck up and do what we do. We're tired of your fuckery. Y'all niggas been complaining about injustice ever since 1865. Y'all niggas not thankful for Abraham Lincoln. Y'all don't even know who the fuck that is. Y'all definitely don't know who Ulysses S. Grant is. Y'all might know Lincoln, but y'all definitely don't. Y'all aren't paying attention. Y'all black. Yo, what the fuck y'all know about reality? You think you made the sun? Niggas is retarded. New York City clerk caught on camera processing EBT cards for drugs and alcohol purchases. Then rank Prampton as EBT cash and EBT food. One clerk said the cash can use it 100%. Telling you, they be abusing EBT late night. They go to the store, yeah, I'm about to get some hot food and mad fucking candy. Then you got these LGBTQ people in somewhere, it looks like the UK or something. What are their signs saying? To butch to be? Bullshit. Yo, their signs really look like, you ever see a homeless person on the side of the road holding a sign? These signs be having me so weak because they dead just look mad homeless. I could dead never protest with a piece of cardboard. Like, I'd rather go act and just go fucking hero mode versus walk around with a piece of cardboard like I'm fucking homeless. Nowadays the homeless people don't even want to do this shit. Nowadays the homeless people just bite you. Like, you walk around with a cardboard saying need help. Nah, you just looking like snarling and shit like they got fucking rabies or some shit, like ready to bite you. Like, these homeless people are off the fucking chain. I think that's all for my stories, guys, that I wanted to bring about today. Unless I scroll here on the newsfeed and just see one more crazy thing that just pisses me off. It's like repeat offenders. Yep, at least 50 kids shot in gun crime so far this year. What do you know? Oh, you better leave this white girl alone with her little booty. The trolls got me. Stassi Schroeder confidence was crushed after being called SpongeBob at Sports Illustrated swimsuit. So they have more pictures of her butt. They got a picture of SpongeBob right beneath her. Like, she's probably got some fire box though, judging by that cooch, bro. Probably does have some fire box on her. Man, she's hot. Where's my white girlfriend, bro? I'm trying to do some black things to you, cause you know you fucking colonizer. You took me from my home continent and you were beating me up and telling me to speak English and trying to show me mathematics and stuff. I'll never forgive you for that. You taught me how to fucking read and write and fucking do math. I'll never forgive you. You get me mad with that shit. I don't like writing. I don't even like reading. I don't like doing math and using iPhones or none of that. I don't like that shit. That's what I was saying about Florida. They don't play games with other shit, but hey guys, I think I'm gonna end it, guys. That story would never forget. New York City got a revolving door problem. Alvin Bragg is for it. Mondani's for it. Kathy Hochul's for it. The Bronx is whatever judge, some Bronx judge, some Manhattan judge. The judges is for it. That revolving door, the bail reform shit is dead ass gonna get them killed, because a lot of people dad's gonna start going outside dead ass ready for these repeat offenders, ready for them to do a crime in your face for you to bust ass. It's either you victimize them or they victimize you. Don't be a victim out here, especially not to no nigga that got 40 plus arrests. You kill their ass. Alright? You murk they shit. They garbage anyway. They're low level life form. They don't pay tax and they do crime. ICE starting enforcement ops in New York. ICE currently has surge operations in New York City and Long Island. Oh, ICE here. Johnny not welcome at the 9/11 shit. That's literally about it, y'all. That main story, that one pissed me off, with this dude literally stabbing this woman 22 fucking times, and then she goes to court and it's pre-trial, it's just hearings, and she's sitting in the court with a dude that stabbed her 22 times with her baby next to her and robbed her for 6 bands on her cell phone. They say she's a revolving door problem, and they look at me like I'm the fucking criminal. Like, no, dude, this dude has 16 plus arrests. He's homeless and he's attacking women in my face. I'm gonna start a revolution where the sign for our flag is gonna be a fist, like Black Lives Matter, but a fist with a knife, because we will fucking cut you. We ain't playing that shit. Stop doing these fucking crimes and shit and making innocent people act out and do crimes against y'all. I didn't have to do that, but I served the justice because I know what the fuck right from wrong is. I didn't just stand there and go like all those other dumbass men in the train literally looking at the girl get kicked. They all looked at it. That's what set me the fuck off to anger. That's what made me act. When I saw that, I saw him threaten her and I saw everybody's reaction. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw her get kicked. Everybody saw like this and immediately looked down like some fucking cowards. I'm like, oh, I ain't a coward. I always been a standout ass nigga. Always. Stand out so much that the black people gonna hate me after this one. Fucking niggas need to tighten up. Alvin Bragg, shut your fat ass up. No more talking out your fat nigga lips. How the fuck you got a story of niggas putting a gun in your fucking head when you're 9 years old and all you do is love repeat offenders? You're retarded. You should be like Eric Adam or Jessica Tish. They actually don't like that shit. But you fat and dumb like Mondani. Y'all dead both stupid. And Kathy Hochul that racist. It's obvious. And so is Mondani. Mondani wife that racist as fuck. She's Jewish, by the way. She's one of the Syrian Jews. If you really look at her face, if you know not even American history, just history in general, there was a bunch of Jews in Spain that came over to America in 1492, and there was a bunch of Jews. It's called the Jewish expulsion of Spain in 1492. You can look that shit up on Wikipedia. Yeah, some of them left Spain and they went to Syria. Mondani's wife is dead, a Syrian Spanish Jew. She's dead Jewish. From Texas. Don't let these niggas fool you. Do your fucking research. Don't be a dumbass, please. It's dead hurting the nation by dumbass people talking and making decisions and doing dumb shit like allowing women to get stabbed 22 times by some niggas that call her friend. Like, this story is just ridiculous. Like, when I saw this one, I was like, yo, I really have to talk about this. Like, this one literally bothers me. And I just look at her face. Like, I think you can see one of the stab wounds in her hand. She literally has a defensive wound. If you literally look at her hand, it literally looks like she has a cut still in her hand from trying to fucking get this fucker off her. Legal system failing and they paying for it. They love it. But yeah, Chris out. I might edit this one maybe tomorrow or maybe into the night. I'm exhausted, guys. Every time I see this shit, it just makes me so intolerant and angry. I'm gonna start a movement called the BLM movement, and it's gonna stand for, I don't know, Barry leftist. Nah, I don't know. I'm gonna start a fucking movement, and the logo is gonna be a fist with a fucking knife. Bro, we can't be dealing with this repeat offender shit. And then each time you look at the repeat offenders, what are they? They're black. Who shot that kid, the 12-year-old kid? Black. Who shot that 7-month-old baby? Black. Black kids shooting each other on Linden Boulevard, mass shooting, black. Who shot that girl at the fucking McDonald's? Likely a black. Who shot that girl in the chest for the purse? Likely a black. 90% chance, bro. And then they release repeat offenders knowing the stats. Like, if you know the stats, you see that they're doing it on purpose. And then in hopes that they literally get killed by either. Because they know these people, I'm telling you, 10 plus arrests in a violent criminal history. It's a recipe for fucking disaster. Amaro Green has a sealed criminal history. He shot a baby in the head. He's like 20 years old. He's like 19 or 20. He has a criminal history too. But yeah, guys, peace. Try not to end up getting killed by a repeat offender. Don't end up like Arena Zarutska. Pack some heat and stay vigilant. Is dead ass getting nasty in this bitch. And there's people dead ass getting paid to make decisions to make it nasty for you. Law-abiding, tax-paying citizen like me. Or like that girl that got kicked in the spine. I just happen to be not a fucking pussy and not a retard. Something in my head told me, that ain't right. Nah, that can't go. That can't fly. And boom, I'll poke him up and then come out. Oh, he actually a career criminal that probably shouldn't even be on the street with us. Like, dude, I don't care. What the fuck you mean justice for who? He not coming to court like this white girl right here, standing there looking at me going, yeah, you fucking that was him. No, he not even appearing. You don't fucking care. He homeless somewhere jerking off, probably looking through some girl window beating his me or some weird shit. But yeah, guys, peace. I'm fucking out. I'm tired as fuck. Try not to get killed like Arena Zaruska.